You're watching WMAR 2 News.
Good morning, I'm Christian Schaefer alongside Ashley James here at the Towson Place Shopping Center outside the Wise Markets for the Fill the House event for House of Ruth Maryland. We're joined by Andrew Primrose from House of Ruth. Andrew, thanks so much for doing this.
Thank you for having us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's great to be out here. This is, I think, the fourth year that we've joined forces with you for such a great cause. Talk about how some of the needs and what's changed through this pandemic with House of Ruth Maryland.
Sure, absolutely, and it has changed. I mean, obviously, this is an issue that affects 1 in 4 women across their lifetime. This is something that's been a long-term issue for our country and our area, but especially with COVID-19 and all the things that are going on with the pandemic. We know that we have victims that are unable to escape their abusers. They're stuck in the house constantly. We know that there are lethality indicators and risks that are increasing because of the things that are going on with COVID-19. So the pandemic has had an adverse effect on victims of intimate partner violence like it has the general population.
Andrew, we've had some great donations even already this morning, and it's nice when people do drop stuff off because that's more things that you guys don't need to buy with the limited funds that the House of Ruth might have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the public has been amazing so far, just so generous. But as you mentioned, this is a crucial time for us to get donations. We're not accepting general donations right now with the acceptance policy. It's just too tough to keep our staff safe and our clients safe. And so when we get items like this, it's things that our clients desperately need. When somebody comes to us, oftentimes they don't bring anything with them. And so diapers, pillows, blankets, toiletries, all those items that they bring in, they're critical items that they need for their survival.
I think a lot of people are surprised when they hear some of the statistics, and I'm sure you can just rattle off, but just how many people are affected by intimate partner violence. You know, can you touch on some of the stats?
Sure, yeah. I mean, the key stat for us is that 1 in 4 women will experience severe physical violence in a relationship in their lifetime, which is just staggering when you stop to think about that. That's just cut and dry, that number. Over 13,000 people will turn to us for programs and services over the last year at House of Ruth Maryland, and that's barely scratching the surface of the need in this community. 7,000 to 8,000 victims a year with programs and services. It's staggering, and that's the larger issue is not just those people that turn to us, but all those people that are out there that don't know where to turn or haven't been able to turn to us for service.
Right, and it's not, just the women, but obviously you have children that come to the shelter as well, and so that's why you're seeing so many diapers and children's underwear and these things that we take for granted,
right,
but we so desperately need for House of Ruth Maryland.
Right, so we're going to be out here until 6 o'clock tonight for the Fill the House event. Thanks so much for coming by Towson Place Shopping Center right outside the Wise Markets with all your donations.
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
This WMAR 2 News update is sponsored by Jones Junction.